it's your girl Tina. This is Her Epiphany. We're here today. I hope everyone's having a good weekend. We have a legend here today, and his name is Howard G. He's a playwright, a director, and a comedian. Hey, Howard.
They tell you, you ain't mentioned I'm an Uber driver, Lyft driver, drop kids off at the daycare, I cook, work at Walmart part-time, I park cars down at Route Chris. I do it all, baby. I'm part Jamaican. I got 33 jobs, you say. I do it all. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. I'm trying to make that moolah.
It's inflation, right?
That's right. What's up, Tina? What's going on? Glad to be on the show.
Today?
I'm doing good.
Thank you.
Blessed and highly favored. Getting ready for this big play. As people don't know, Sanford and Son, the stage play coming April the 8th. 2 shows. 3 o'clock is sold out. Only got 7 o'clock tickets right now. That's it. 7 o'clock tickets. I only got like 40 of them. It's sold out. So if you want tickets, you better call me 410-808-5805. 410-808-5805 and get your tickets.
So let's tell us a little bit about yourself. How did you get started?
Well, it all started back in when I was like 7, 8. I was watching Eddie Murphy's Raw and Delirious. And I said, man, I want to do what he's doing. You know, Eddie Murphy was like my idol. And I watched him and I saw when he was telling jokes and he was on stage and it just blew my mind away. And I said, one day I want to be like him. Then when I was in the 7th grade, I'll never forget it. I went to see my sister, my older sister who inspired me and got me in. She's my mentor. She's also directing the play, got me in the drama. She was in this play at Garrison Junior High School called The Pied Piper. I never forget it. It was a musical stage play where they did the storyline of the Pied Piper and made it urban and put music to it. Mr. Harrison, the rest of his soul, he was the music director. When I left out of that theater at that school and saw that play, I knew what I wanted to do. That was like confirmation. And I was like blown away off of that. And then I just said, hey, I went to school, got in theater. Matter of fact, I used to play sports. I used to play football. I quit the football team to get in the theater. I used to play on the basketball team, quit the basketball team because the theater was calling. And was doing sports and stuff first. And then I fell in love with theater. Next thing you know.
Football wasn't for you, huh?
Nah, I mean, I could play it. I was good at it. I was good at basketball too, but something about theater just took my breath away.
Right.
And so I said, forget this. Let me focus on this theater thing. Start getting acting and went to classes. And my drama teacher, not doctor, but Cheryl Pashore, and she taught me a lot. And next thing you know, I said, hey, man, I graduated high school. I was in stage plays in high school. And I was a 10th grader, a freshman getting parts of senior plays. And they was kind of jealous of me because I was getting the lead roles in these plays. And here I was just a new kid in the block. And they were like, how you get these starring roles? And I'm a senior. It's a senior play.
It was natural, huh?
Yeah, it's just natural. And then next thing you know, went to high school, graduated high school, went in the military. As soon as I got out of the military, my sister was working with a guy named Ricky Shackelford, who's also in the play. He playing Red Fox. She introduced me to him. He was doing stand-up comedy. I started out as his video guy. I used to be holding big VHS cameras, going around videotaping all his shows. You know, that's a long time ago. Remember the cameras would be this big? They were like suitcases. And you walking around and videotaping all his shows. So I said, let me stop videotaping him and being behind the camera and get in front of the camera. Right. Did my comedy night down Gaspard's nightclub. Started doing stand-up comedy. Rest is history. Then, BET came, Showtime Apollo came, Def Comedy Jam came, got the part on Kiss My Bumper commercials, did that for 22 years. Slow Jam commercials came, did a lot of stuff. So went to Kuwait.
How did you get into comedy? Because you said you started out acting first.
Well, yeah. Well, Ricky Shackelford, when I met him, he was doing stand-up comedy.
Right.
So I went to him. I was videotaping his shows. And then I decided, why videotape and be behind the camera when I can be in front of the camera? Because what is comedy? Nothing but acting funny. I was already an actor, so I tried it. I did it at Gatsby's nightclub. Yeah, my debut was at Gatsby's nightclub. I'll never forget it. And it's funny thing about it, as I did it for like a year or two, that's when Monique came.
Okay.
And then Monique did the same thing. She was at Gatsby's too, and she went under Ricky, and we started doing comedy. We had a comedy night at Gatsby nightclub, and then we started doing comedy shows locally at different places. Monique and I, and I remember when she opened up her first comedy club in Baltimore, I was a feature. Ricky was the MC, and Monique headlined her first night at the comedy club at when she used to have a comedy club down on I think it was St. Paul Street or something like that. Monique's comedy house.
So before you became a headliner, who did you opened up for Martin Lawrence and Dave Chappelle?
Martin Lawrence, Dave Chappelle, Jamie Foxx.
Wow.
Kevin Hart opened up for me 15 years ago.
Wow.
More like maybe like 16 years ago. That goes a long time ago. Yeah. Right. Kevin Hart opened up for me. Matter of fact, I think his picture now, you can see our picture on my Facebook page. And so that was up in Philly.
Coming from, opening up for somebody and then becoming a headliner.
It feels good. You feel like you paid your dues, you earned that credit, you got the material to be able to go behind some strong comedians. So it's a real good feeling to be a headliner, after a while. Plus the money's a lot better too. So,
right.
That's a big difference.
Definitely the money. Right.
Yeah, definitely about the money.
So what's one of your favorite comedians you worked alongside?
Martin was probably my first comedian I liked to work with. I always thought Martin funny. The old Martin. I don't know about the new Martin. The old Martin. With all his characters. Yeah, because see, I like Martin and I like his characters. I like comedians that do acting and they do different Martin stuff. Yeah, the old Martin. And when they do different characters and different voices and impressions, I like comedians that take you on a different journey and take you different places and stuff like that. So that's what I like. I like that type of comedy.
So you've done the same thing in your commercial.
Yeah, that's right. Because I was doing the Kiss My Bubble commercial. I played different characters. I played the old lady character. I played a talk show host. I played a guy that was on a talk show, reality shows, different things like that. And a lot of those Kiss My Bubble commercials I wrote myself.
You did? Wow.
Yeah, I actually created.
So can you give us a little taste of that commercial?
Kiss my bubble, just kiss it. A lot of y'all grew up watching that commercial. 22 years.
I sure did. Yes, I did. Saying it over and over again. Still saying it. Right.
That's right.
Wow. So you've also opened up, you've been at Apollo, BET.
Showtime, the Apollo. First I went down as an amateur. I didn't get booed, did really good on the amateur.
Wow.
Then they invited me back as a professional, did good. Matter of fact, when I came back as a professional, Cedric the Entertainer was on my show and Yo-Yo was on my show.
So you never got to get the Sandman?
No, never got the Sandman. I was on there twice. Never got the Sandman.
Wow, that's
Then
great.
I did Def Comedy Jams, and then I did BET Comedy View quite a few times.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, I'm on the best of. They show some of my jokes on the best of BET.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've also been overseas performing?
Yes. Went to Kuwait, Afghanistan, performed for the troops. That was an awesome experience because, those guys over there, they deserve to laugh, especially during wartime. We was over there I'm talking back in 2002, right after 9/11. It was like a year later after 9/11. And
so how did it feel going back? Because you said you were in the military, right?
Yeah, I was in the military too. It felt good because to make my own soldiers, laugh. But when I went to high school, I went straight to military right after high school. I did 4-year enlistment in the Army. And then years later to go back and make those guys laugh, But it was more, Air Force, Marines, and things of that nature. But it's still all military.
Right.
But it was an honor to go over there and make those guys laugh, especially if they over there fighting for the country and doing, some brave stuff. Yeah, they definitely needed to
lift up their spirit. Definitely.
Yeah, but it's funny, when we was over there, we didn't have no security. We just walked around. They told us, try to stay together and do not wear no "I love New York" USA shirts and stuff like that. Because we was on our own. We could have got snapped. Yeah, I was scared. When I already had my accent ready. I'm not here from here. Excuse me? No, I'm from the Gouda. I'm from Wakanda. Look, Wakanda wasn't even out back then. Wakanda wasn't even out back then. Wakanda forever, my brother. Oh yeah, it worked. It worked. I made it back, so it worked.
Right. You kept laughing.
That's right.
So, how many plays have you written?
Over 7 of my own personal plays, and then I help other people with plays. So if you got a stage play or book or something, you want me to help you turn into a stage play, I can help you with that. I've written and directed over 7 plays, but my most famous play of all used to be on 90Q, used to be a morning show as Cherry Hill Turns. Right. Used to be the soap opera on the Cherry Hill Turns. And so I ended up turning that into a stage play, and that did very well. It's a play about Baltimore, basically. It's about the city of Baltimore.
So do you bring any of them back? Like, I know now you're doing.
The one play I got called Never Could Have Made It, I bring that back. That's more of a church play, and Never Could Have Made It Part 2. I got a lot of churches who want to request me to bring that back. But right now, I'm focusing on new plays. But I do eventually, I want to bring As Cherry Hill Turns back. I'm focusing on, I'm really thinking about doing that probably next year after this one rides out.
So I think a lot of people will probably really appreciate that.
Yeah. They it'd be like a nostalgia type of thing, because a lot of people went to see it in Baltimore. They probably remember it very well. Plus, they should remember it from the soap opera on Big Fat Morning Show.
Right.
That's when it started out as a soap opera.
So how long did that play last on the Big Fat Morning Show?
Well, the Big Fat Morning Show, it was a soap opera. We let that thing ran about a good year, at least. Okay. At least a good year. Right. And or more. And then when I did it as a play, everybody came to see it. So that's what made it do very well, because they saw it, they heard it on the radio, then they get to come see it live. Right. So it's like having a hit song, and then people come to hear your favorite artist sing your favorite song. And then they want to put the voices, because remember, as a soap opera, all you hear is voices. You can't see the characters. Right. And so when they went to hear it, and then they come see it live, it's a big difference.
So now it's time for a remix, right?
It's pretty much. Yeah, that's right.
How about Sanford and Son? You're doing a remix with that one.
Yes. This is Sanford and Son, the stage play. I wrote it back in 2017. We did it back in 2018, 2019, right before COVID hit.
Right. I actually went to see it.
Right. And it did very well back then. So we decided to bring it back out. But this time I recreated, got some new stuff in, new scenes in it, I don't want to give it away too much. I'm trying to keep it to make people want to come see it. Even the ones who saw it before want to come see it again. And you're going to be impressed off the new stuff that's added. Trust me.
Because last time it was actually at, what was that?
Woodlawn High School.
Woodlawn, yeah.
Yeah, we did 2 shows. We had 800 people on Saturday night and about 700-800 people on Sunday night. We did 2 shows.
All right, so we want to try to sell out this time, right?
Yeah, well, 3 o'clock is pretty much sold out for this weekend coming April the 8th. 2 shows at the American Legion Hall in Towson, 3 and 7 p.m. The 3 o'clock is pretty much done. You can cook a fork in it. And right now we're focused on a 7 o'clock show at American Legion Hall, 125 York Road, excuse me, Towson, Maryland. For tickets, 410-808-5805, 410-808-5805. And it's only 7 o'clock tickets left. That's it. A few 7 o'clock tickets left. Then
Okay,
we're
so
doing
if
an
you want
encore
your ticket,
performance. Yeah. And
you
if
gotta
you,
get
that's
them
right.
now.
Get them now. And we're doing an encore performance May the 5th, excuse me, Friday night. And it's going to be 2 shows, 7 and 10. And this is for a live DVD taping.
Okay.
And it's going to be back at the American Legion Hall Friday night only. One show only. Got to come see it.
So this is Sanford and Son as well, right?
Sanford Son, the encore performance, live DVD taping.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
So you're currently doing comedy shows every month?
Yes. Every month. Excuse me. Oh, why my voice got a little crack up? We're doing a show every month. Place called Cafe 12, Wrightstown Road, 5627 Wrightstown Road. We do one show a month. Looking for comedians, looking for poets, looking for actors, looking for singers, for those who want to be in the show. And the next show won't be till June because we got to get these plays out the way, and then we're doing June. But also, too, if you're talented enough to open up for the play in May, we might give you a shot and let you open up for the play in May the 5th.
So you're having open
acts open up for the play. Yeah. Okay. So if you're a good singer, good poet, good dance, good whatever you do, we give you 5, 6 minutes. How can they
get in touch with you for that?
Call me once again, 410-808-5805. Even on Instagram, gaskins.howard.5. Gaskins.howard.5 on Instagram. Facebook, Howard Gaskins. You'll see a picture of me and Mike Epps as well. So if you want to get in touch with me and you want to be an opening act for the play, May the 5th, get in touch with me.
Okay. So do you have anything else coming up in the near future?
Yeah, working on part 2 of Sanford & Son already.
Okay.
Yep. And once again, I told you I'm bringing as Charlie Hill turns back a second time. I've been talking to a lot of people talking about I need to turn my stuff into movies. Only thing about that, I want to do that. I want to employ a lot of Baltimore actors and give them work. It's just that I need to have an outlet to show my stuff on once I shoot it. I don't want to have a movie and put it on YouTube so everybody can see it. Right. I want to go somewhere, Hulu, Netflix. I want one of these networks to buy it and really get the proper thing for it. I don't want to do like a lot of people doing. They shoot these things and then they just put it out there for everybody to see. No, I can't do that.
So is that something in the works for the near
future?
Yeah,
I like to turn all my stage plays into movies eventually, and even my TV series and stuff like that. Right, because I'm a good writer, so I know how to write a lot of stuff and produce a lot of stuff as well. So
we trying to get up there with Tyler Perry, right?
Hey, break Baltimore right here, be the Hollywood right here in Baltimore.
Right.
So that's what he's doing.
Open up new opportunities.
Right, he turned Atlanta into Hollywood. A lot of people are going there filming all that stuff down there.
We have so much talent here, and a lot of people here have to go somewhere else.
Exactly.
So, it would be a good thing to have someone bring open opportunity here. So we can have our young people have somewhere where they can get started.
Exactly.
Right. Yep. So what can they reach you at again?
Once again, Instagram, gaskins.howard.5, gaskins.howard.5, all lowercase. And then on Facebook, Howard Gaskins, just Howard Gaskins. That's what the G stand for. And then, of course, you will call me directly, 410-808-5805. Get your tickets for the play, Sanford Son, coming up in 2 weeks. April the 8th, 2 shows. Like I said, at 3 o'clock is pretty much sold out. I do have a few left for the 7 o'clock show. I might get sneaky in on a 3, but it's going to be real tight.
Okay. Yep. Well, y'all better get y'all tickets.
That's right. If you're an actress or actor, you better get in touch with me. I got a lot of stuff coming up in the pipe, and you want to be a part of this, you better get on this train because it's going.
I know that's right. Well, it
Yeah.
was nice having you here today.
Yeah, thank you, Tina. I appreciate you having me on
Appreciate you
board.
as well.
On fire. I see my man Diamond. Let Diamond know I'll be doing his show real soon because I got some stuff coming up as well. And tomorrow morning, I don't know when it's going to air, but tomorrow morning I'm going to be on Fox 45 with Mark Clark as promoting the play as well at 11:30. Fox
Tomorrow
45.
morning, at what time again?
11:30. Fox 45 with Mark Clark from 11:30 to 11:45. No, 11:30 to 11:50. So tune in and you'll see me on there tomorrow morning, Monday morning.
Let's support our legend comedian, Howard G.
That's right.
Thank you for coming today. I really enjoyed you.
All right. Thanks for having me. And it's been a blessing and to have been fun.
All right. We'll be seeing you at the play.
That's right.
Sanford and Son, April
Coming
the
soon,
8th.
baby. April 8th.
This is Tina, and this is Her Epiphany. Thanks for watching us today, tuning in, and we'll see you next weekend. Have a blessed Sunday. Enjoy.
Visit ONFIRE-TV.com for live top stories, breaking news, and original shows.